Sikandar Raza from Crickhouse. We saw a special game the other day with some special innings, and we saw a special game today with some special innings. A lot of special things seem to be happening in Zimbabwe cricket at the moment. Why do you think that is?
Dave Houghton. That is the answer, Dave Houghton. Dave has brought this culture, this mindset in the changing room that unfortunately we were missing. We were on the verge of losing our culture. And lucky for all of us that we found Dave Houghton at the right time, we signed him at the right time. Had we not done that, I don't think so we would have gone to the T20 World Cup, to be honest. So there is so many good things I can say about Dave Houghton, but Dave Houghton is the answer. He's brought everything that Zimbabwe was missing, that Zimbabwe already had it within ourselves, and he's brought it out.
As a team, Larry Quiderai from 3mob.com, as a team you seem to always, there's a gelling of the team. Was that anything to do with there was a period in which people just got into camp and sort of found each other? Is that what happened then? Because Dave Houghton always speaks about the culture that he created when people had to sit together.
I think the camp was important, was just to basically get away from everybody. But I don't think so it's the only reason why we're gelling. I think we've been together for a very long time, and Dave took over in July last year for the T20 qualifier, so he's been with us for almost a year now. So look, we're gelling really well. We have been since he's taken over, but the camp was important, but it wasn't the most important thing. We've got each other's back. We look for inspiration. Before that, we used to look for inspiration outside the changing room. Now we look within ourselves and within the changing room. There's a lot of good cricketers in that changing room, and that can inspire and win us a game.
Ruimbo Chakoreka from Capital 100.4 FM. Raza, just how special do you think this particular century is? This is now the fastest that has been scored by a Zimbabwean in an ODI. Was that always at the back of your mind, particularly towards the end there, when you felt flowing with the sixes?
No, I didn't know the number of balls I had faced, but in my head, the only thing that I was looking at was the runs, one more than them and win the game. And I was just going, I found my flow. I thought I was picking the length well, I was getting used to the pace of the ball really well. So, plus with the partnership with Williams, I think we ended up scoring 78 at a very fast rate as well. So the game was never going ahead of us, we were always ahead of the game. We just wanted to carry with the momentum because this is how we want to play, and we take a lot of pride in that as well. So, yeah, it was special, but it wasn't on my mind that I'm going to score the fastest 100. I just wanted to win the game.
Tish from Star FM and ZTM Prime. Raza, Williams, Craig and yourself have all scored centuries. How important is it for the senior players to be coming to the party in a big tournament like this, and especially when you get to face a big team, former champions in West Indies on Saturday?
Listen, we are thinking about the West Indies, but we're thinking about every other game as well, to be honest. Right now we were just thinking about Holland. We have played that Holland, we have played a good brand of cricket. I think a lot of focus has been put on the results, but not really the process. We just want to play entertaining cricket, whether we have ball in hand or bat in hand. Things will look after itself. We've got home sport, we've got crowd behind our back. So, let's just enjoy the fact that we've had a very good game today, and we're going to regroup tomorrow and start looking at the West Indies, of course, which is a champion team as well, and have all the respect for them. But come Saturday, all we want is to be well prepared for that game and take that game as head on.
Looking at the crowd today was starting slower, and does that get in the mind of the team sometimes? The crowd isn't quite high up as where you want it to be. Of course, it gets high a little bit later, but does that sometimes bother you? And given the fact that before, in the last press conference, Sean said you guys talk about the crowd as an important factor in how you play.
Oh, we do. We honestly do. I don't think so when you're batting you pay too much attention to the crowd, but I think in the changing rooms we enjoy when the crowd is up, they're singing their songs, they're doing their dances, they're doing the waves, they're sledging, those funny songs. I've got a very good for myself as well, so So yeah, listen, when we're in the changing room we enjoy the buzz when we watch them, but when you're batting, the battle is just with the ball.
Raza, you're playing with some very true wickets. Zimbabwe has been striking early enough in the power play. How do you adjust as a bowling unit on these very good wickets that we are playing on?
That's one way to look at it, sir. But the other way to look at it, the margin of missing is down to the cell phone now, because the wickets are so true, as you said.
Yeah.
As long as we're sticking with our plans, and as long as we're feeling well, and as long as our attitude is great, if teams are scoring 320 against us, then it's okay. We back ourselves to chase that down. So there's one way to look at it in a negative way, but the other way is the ballers did really well on that wicket as well to restrict them for 16, sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sikandar Raza, thank you very much for your
Thank you
time.
very much.